What's going on, y'all? It's the gang, it's the clan, and we are doing our first mukbang. Well, this is actually like a lunch mukbang because we're at work right now. We're actually posted up in the truck on Abbott Kinney and Cadiz Street. So yeah, if you're in LA, come check us out. Yeah, we're about to do our first little mukbang. We got our Chick-fil-A. Kyle, what's up with you?
Man, today be a chill day. It's Friday. Leave their phone popping. It's blowing up. Everybody blowing it up. Like,
it better be some money.
Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about some stuff. First things first, leaving.
What's up?
When did you first find out when you were in love with me?
So that's your first question.
Coming up the top, first question.
I feel like you've been waiting to ask this question.
I haven't. That was just off the top.
When did I know? What? Ask it again.
When did you first know you was in love with me?
Wow. Well, maybe after the first time you broke my heart.
This is new. Yeah. Go. Dang. I didn't even know I did that. This is.
Yeah, you broke my heart because I thought we was going together and you was talking to other chicks.
Are you talking about high school? Not high school.
You asked me a question.
You right. I mean,
I'm giving you the backstory. So that happened, right? So after he broke my heart, we was like, okay, let's give it another try. And so we gave it another try. And he made up for it. So I was like, okay, I think I might love him. I think I'm gonna marry him. So, but the second time, what happened was, I went after him. And ladies, let me give you a little advice. It's 2019. You can't be waiting for the one to come around. Sometimes you gotta go to the one and let them know, hey, you're the one I need. So that's what I did. And yeah, so after that I was like, okay, we're gonna make this work. I'm really starting to love him. He's gonna be the one.
first moved in together. What was your first thoughts? The first couple months.
The first couple of months, I was like, this ain't gonna work.
Damn.
This ain't gonna work. He over here getting on my last nerve. I can't deal with it. But you know what? You know what got me together? I started looking at
that D. That vitamin D.
Yeah,
Fix every problem. But it's a problem.
This couple months, I was like, this ain't gonna work. He get on my nerves. We get on each other's nerves. He don't put stuff back. You know, I was just like, dude, I can't do this. But then, you know what I did? I started weighing out my pros versus my cons. So I'm like, even though he don't put his shit back, can I live with, you know, him, you know, cooking sometimes, stuff like that. So I just had to really weigh out my pros and my cons. And I was like, you know what? I could deal with it. But it got better after a few months.
Yeah, because you have to learn each other. Like when you first move in with somebody, y'all
learning about each other. Yeah.
Y'all learning with, you know, your traits, others, your significant other, learning his traits. So with that being said, you know, the first couple months, that was just the trial run where we just kind of understanding each other on a 24-hour basis, you know. Because before we pull up, we kick it for a little while, and then we go by our way. But now, when you move in with somebody, you wake up together, go to sleep together, sharing bathrooms, and just everything. You just really, you don't know nobody until you sleep with them every day. You know?
For real. If you want to see how your significant other is, go ahead and sleep with them. That sounds so wrong. Sleep with them. Go ahead and move in with them and see how they really are. But so yeah, I got a question for you on that note. How do I ask this? So what is one of your pet peeves that I do.
That you forgetful. It's like your brain, like I'll tell you something and then like, you just forgetful. You'll try to make it seem like I didn't tell it, but I know I told it. But I'm used to it now, so I just have to keep reiterating what I tell you.
He over here talking about himself because he is the king of forgetfulness.
Oh yeah, I do. I know I do, but I'm saying you do it, but you act like.
But you know what? Not to blame it on anything, but that's what happens when you give birth. It's called like pregnancy brain.
Oh, is that a fact or is that just something right now?
No, you get. Ever since I had 7, I'd be like, before I had 7, I would forget a little bit, but after I had 7, it was just like, what did I do yesterday?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Other than that, that's kind of really.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think we both, like, when it comes to that, is on the same terms. Like, I'm kind of forgetful too. But my brain, I'm always doing so much that I'm not necessarily forgetful. I just.
Yeah, you be thinking of like a million things all at once.
Yeah, so it'll just slip my mind sometimes. But I always, come back to it now. It'll pop up again and I'll remember it. But
It don't pop up.
So when I was 17 and you came to my apartment, what was your first thought?
Just wanted to know what I thought.
Yeah, this
Coming to your spot
yeah,
at 17-year-old, your first apartment.
Yeah, I always wanted to know that. Like, what was it, What was your motive, man? Like, me being so young, having my own spot. Like, did you know what you was,
You want me to tell you what you want to hear, or you want me to tell you
I want
the
the
truth?
truth. I
You want the facts? What did I think? Come over. Well, I was about to come over and chill, talk. So I was like, oh, he got his own apartment. No, you know
so
what?
you thought it was going to be a therapist conversation. You thought it was going to be like a therapist type thing. You just come and we just talk.
What you thought it was going to be? A booty call?
Nah. I wouldn't. You know me. At that time, me being that age.
He had a schedule, like what time you coming over, what time you gonna leave, the next one gonna come through.
I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was moving. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? And you was always that one though, you know what I'm saying? I was just always popping my mind, I hit you, but
You saying that now because we married.
Yeah.
Y'all would know what you was thinking. Don't tell me what I want to hear, tell the truth.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, the first little thoughts, I was thinking like, he lying. He ain't got his own apartment. He live with his mama. I'm about to go see. So I went over there. As soon as I walked in, I was like, damn, a big old flat screen TV.
What year was this? I'm just saying, because like back then, there was still 2 TVs alive, you know what I'm saying? This was 2000.
Okay, he wants to make it known.
I'm just
He was the
saying.
first person with flat screen TV.
I wasn't the first, but I wasn't the last either. Back then, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I'm saying? It was 2006. I want to say 2006, 2007.
No, it was like 2005. Because you graduated in 2006. I've been knowing you before that.
Damn.
We don't even know his timeline.
I mean, it's just that I've been just doing this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Really, nigga?
Please. But yeah, anyway, so I walked in, I was like, damn, you got a big old flat screen TV. Okay, let me look around, let me see what else you got. Oh, you got a king size bed? Well, you might have had a queen, but still, it was cool.
I ain't gonna cap, it was a queen, but
Okay.
it
looked big.
It had a little slate to it, you know what I'm saying?
His comforter sheets was nice. You know what? When I walked in there, I was like, it's a woman's touch in here.
Nah, I just got.
Because it was way too nice. I'm not going to even lie, no cap. It was way too nice. I'm like. So then I thought he was low key capping. I'm like, okay, maybe he rented maybe he rented a spot or he like house sitting. So let me pull up on him again. So I think I pulled up a couple days later.
It was just another therapy session, but this one got
was it?
This one got more intense. Something about me, bitch. She's real special.
Yeah, cause I didn't open them legs for the first night.
She did. She did. I like, you know what I'm saying?
I had to make you work for it. I wanted to see what you was about. I don't open my legs for anybody.
I worked for it, but just know. After the work,
I couldn't stand.
when you first found out you was pregnant, what was you thinking?
I was like, oh shit. Shit just got real. Shit just got real. But we already had the name, like whether it was a boy or a girl, we already knew like we was gonna name our child Seven. So like boy or girl, their name was gonna be Seven.
Man, it's crazy because I'll never forget that day. The day that we was in the hospital and I seen her.
Yeah, what
She was born at 7:07.
Well, let's just give them a little backstory to this. So she was actually going to be born before 7 a.m. But they was like, you know what? Since you guys are going to name her Seven, don't push. So I'm like, don't push. So they was like, all right. So I ended up holding out to delivering her.
She was born at 7:07 on Valentine's Day.
Yep.
That exact time. And when I seen her, I'm like it's something that you can't really, man, unless you been in that situation and you know was there. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but once you see a child conceive,
and it's funny because you always hear about like when people have kids, you always hear about them say, oh my gosh, my love, this is a different kind of love. And you said like, and I was just like, okay, this is cliche, yeah, I know. But then when I had my own, I was like, oh, that's what they was talking about.
yeah.
So you've been doing the pop-up truck for almost a year now, right? Oh, almost 2 years. Dang, time flies. And out of all the locations you've been to, which one is your favorite location?
It varies. I mean, I definitely like the vibes over here at Aberdeen just because like this is kind of like where we kind of first started the brand on the beach, on the boardwalk. So the energy and vibes is always dope over here. But I mean, Melrose is cool. I think everywhere you go, you're gonna get a different type of like crowd and a different type of like this vibe. So it just depends. Like summertime over here is gonna be lit because it's gonna be just like that type of energy. And then
What about Hollywood? You know, like Hollywood? Hollyweird?
Nah, it'd be too much going on in Hollywood. Like
you gotta watch
I
your
can't.
back.
Yeah, I can't really like how we doing this. I can't do this in Hollywood because it's like so many people, so many. It's just a different type of I ain't rolling. So
Okay. So Abbott-Kinney?
yeah, Abbott-Kinney's dope. Melrose is dope. I've been to Ventura. Ventura was dope. It's just that's kind of far, so that's one of those things I gotta like really like get out early.
And in the summer, it's gonna be Death Valley. It's gonna be hot.
Yeah. What's cool about this over here is it got a breeze.
Yeah.
So like a day like this where it's like close to 82.
It's a cool little breeze.
It's a cool little breeze, perfect day. So it just varies.
Okay. Out of all the celebrities, or out of all the people that, you know, bought and support Urban Trademark, who have you been most excited about that like touched the brand or wore the brand?
Honestly, like my assignment, when anybody really supports the brand, I get excited. Like it could be somebody right now and they come. I get excited off energy. So when somebody sees the product and then I can feel that they really, really like it and they're touching it, it don't matter if they're a celebrity or if they just somebody just random. Like I kind of just get excited of them loving that I made something that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And I have had times where, you know, I met people that we would call celebrities, and I don't know, like I don't never necessarily get starstruck. I just be like, man, I just think like that's dope that they supported me, and they are really, really dope at what they do.
Yeah.
But honestly, it could be somebody right now pull up and buy a band, and as long as they looking at it like this is gold, which normally 9 times out of 10, I get that energy and that response, then I get excited because I know like they're buying something that they really want and they're truly gonna like.
Like, what's the most common expression or like saying you get when people first see the truck?
I get 3. I get, or I get, or I get. Hey, did you make that? Did you add that on there? Like, yeah, man. What kind of truck was that? It's an old school postal truck, man. We restored it, you know. And so I get a lot of mad love, man. When I'm in the streets, especially because I'll pull up to somebody, and you know, since it's right side drive, I'll be at their driver's side window, and they just unexpectedly they'll look up, and I'll be right there, and they'll just be shocked. Like,
hats are fucking sick, dude.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 40. The hats are
40.
That's love, man. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
respects, bro.
Thank you.
From the ground up.
Yup. Yeah, it just be love, man. That's kind of like, that's what's dope about building a brand, and where we at with it is like, the love has definitely been reciprocated for the last 8 years, and I think that's dope, man. I think like that's our signature with the brand, is just kind of showing love and just, you know, pushing that.
For those that don't know, give them the little backstory on how you found your girl.
Me and Lika had a homie named Tom. A mutual friend named Tom. And if you don't know who Tom is, Tom was your first friend on MySpace. So
He was though. He would pop right there.
So back in the day, I used to be on the space, you know what I'm saying?
AKA MySpace.
And doing what I'm doing. And you know, I seen Lika and tapped in. And then Lika was going to Westchester, so Westchester wasn't too far from my school. I went to Culver City High. So, you know, we're going back and forth, and then from there, I don't know, I think somehow, some way we ended up meeting. I don't remember.
I remember.
Yeah.
Because we both had a mutual friend besides Tom.
Yeah.
And so that mutual friend went to Westchester, my high school, so you was always up there. And so I'm like, we just kind of knew of the same people in the same circle. So it was just one of those things like, okay, we're going to keep seeing each other. Let's just.
Yeah. Because we was already like low-key tapped in through MySpace. So
yeah, because he friend. Wait, did you friend? No. You messaged me. You messaged me.
Yeah. I just know MySpace was the plug, and Tom was the plug. Shout out to Tom, man. Look what you did, man. 12 years later, we still rocking and rolling.
Dang, 12? I officially feel old.
How you doing? 35?
Oh, there you go. Do you make these or you?
Yeah, so basically what I do is I fabric chop and then I cut and sew them.
That's dope. What you did, bro?
Go. EJ. We got the shout out to Tom, gang. When I first got out of prison, what was your thoughts as far as like being with somebody that was like fresh out? Like I didn't have no job, you know what I'm saying? My credit was messed up. I basically was starting over, and I want to know, like, you being a female, what was you intrigued about, like, want to like settle down with me? What made you like, you know?
Because I already knew like your work ethics. I already knew that you a go-getter, and you was about to bounce back from anything you've ever did. So I already knew you getting out, that wasn't gonna stop you. And if anything, I wanted to be there and help you, because like even though we was talking, whatever we was going through, you always was there for me. You know, you used to give me money, you used to give me, you know, just be in that listening ear for me when I needed to vent. And when you got out, I was like, first of all, I was mad at myself because I didn't even know he was in there. I'm like, you was where? For how long? Why nobody didn't tell me? But anyway, that's a whole different story. So when he got out, I was just like, damn. That's why I ain't been seeing him. Alright, well. And then luckily that next day he got out, we went to the same function. I was like, oh, this my chance, this my shot.
Let me tell you, man. Shout out to my nigga EJ. Shout out to Seth too. Seth was like, man, when I first got out,
You wasn't trying to go?
I wasn't. Cause I was like, I was so programmed that I was just like, I was trying to get myself together that first day. So, but the homie was like, bro, I'm about to pick you up. Such and such having like a little function. So I was like, damn, do I really? And then I didn't even like, I don't know, I felt like I wanted to go out and be, you know, have some drip. But I was like, fuck it. You know what?
Oh, you just wore a little old drip?
Yeah, I want some old drip.
And let me just add this too. When he wore his old drip, bro, his arms was popping out of his shirt.
Like 220, 215.
I was like, clearly you've been
I was
hitting them.
up. Shout out to Seth. He picked me up. We pull up. And when I walked in the function, you should have saw like the energy. It was
I was
like,
yeah, everybody was like, G. All the girls was like, G. Oh my God. So I let him get his hugs in and get their little kisses in, get their little. And so after everything died down, I was like,
yeah, she did. That's exactly what she did. She tried to flag me down. I'm like,
yeah, I'm trying to tell you, ladies, shoot your shot. So I was like, hey, I'm about to shoot my shot. Hey, come sit down. So he sat down next to me. And I was just like, did I hug you?
yeah, first we hugged and then
I was like, where you, what? Where you been?
I told her like, you know, locked up with the boot.
So I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, where you staying? Cause you know he used to have an apartment. So I'm like, where you staying? So he told me he got his own apartment. So I'm like, this nigga just got out 48 hours ago, and he already got another apartment. So I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. He don't let nothing stop him. So I already knew he was gonna bounce back. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just be here and help him out. I want to join. I want to be on the ride too, so we can help each other out.
And then it was cool because like, I don't know. I don't think I had a phone or something. You know,
You got a flip or something. You got something.
I had an old iPhone, but it wasn't turned on. So he was like, well, how I'm going to contact you? I was like, well, I'm going to hit you.
And
I'll tell you by the time I got to the house, or I think that morning, the next day, you must have Facebooked something. It was like,
I Facebook. So I shot my shot twice.
You was shooting, man. You was hitting your shot. You was hitting, because I was responding. And
damn, I was thirsty.
Yeah, and then I responded, and then yeah, you came, and it's funny because she came to the house, and she was looking around. She was like, "You ain't got no furniture." No, all I had in there.
No, I said it nicely. I was like, oh, you don't got that. Oh, you don't have that.
All I had was a bed,
TV,
flat screen TV on the bed. It wasn't even like on the wall. It was just,
yeah.
It was rough. It was rough,
but I wasn't judging because I already knew like your situation.
Yeah, but you know, like from there, we started rocking. And I was going to her. Lika had her own spot in Long Beach. I was really out there a lot, chilling, and then.
Nah, and then you got tired of driving to Long Beach, so you was just like, you need to come out here now. And I was like, dang.
And then, yeah, man, we just kind of like locked in. And out of nowhere, it was like, man, we might as well move in together. We paying 2 rent. You paying rent in Long Beach. I'm paying rent over here. And
Even though I was trying to get him to move to my spot, but I was like, you know what? We ain't got no family in Long Beach. It ain't nothing in Long Beach.
But a dog ain't fancy though. Retarded.
Don't talk about my dog.
Her dog was retarded, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, bruh. And I fuck with dogs.
Hey,
man.
my dog came from the pound. She had a lot of trauma.
She did. She had PTSD for sure. that dog was going through it, bruh. And so,
And I had to get rid of her when I moved.
that was the only bad part because she was like,
and I had just got her not too long ago too. So we was building our own relationship.
That dog was weird, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Lika would go to work, and soon as she'd go to work, he'd just start going crazy.
No, he would hide under the bed the whole time I'm at work.
No, but he would hide under the bed, and then when I would walk somewhere, he'd poke his head out, and then act like he wanted to play, and then...
And go back under there.
It's just weird, man. Then he would pee.
Look at this guy. It's a guy taking a picture in the truck.
And then he would pee everywhere. And Shaho fancy doing good wherever he
Ah, you don't care about
No, I
my
would,
girl.
yeah, you know.
You don't care about
I would be
fancy.
straight. I would be straight. How you doing? Courtier. That's my wife, Malika.
Hello, nice to meet you.
And so basically, it's the old school postal truck, and I restored it. And then I added this because I couldn't stand up on my feet. And the dopest part about Lika, and that's why I love her to death, is because she had faith, man. She had faith in me. And, you know, and this one thing when we first met, and, you know what I'm saying, and I was kind of lit already when she saw me. But it's another thing when you lit and then you lose everything and then you gotta start all over. And you know, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't know the type of people what they really about until like you lose everything, you know what I'm saying? Who's real and who's not. And so like she said, like, even though, you know, I have my own spot when I got on this and that, like when you came in that door, you could tell like, okay, I believe that he gonna bounce back.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him.
And that's what's dope about Lika, man, because she always, you know, she always riding for me, man. And
That's what Capricorns do.
yeah, what Scorpios do?
Scorpio, they're a piece of work.
Man, what you mean? What do you do?
They bossy.
Oh no,
They know it all. They a piece of work,
yeah.
but it works. Sometimes I need somebody to boss me. They don't know what the hell I'm doing. That was our lunch mukbang
Yeah, man. That
because
was
we're still at work, but
definitely on the clock right now.
yeah, so
But man, and we just wanted to share some old stories with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And
y'all, we just seen somebody with a cat with a leash.
nah, but that's today's mukbang. Basically,
Mudbang.
you said, I don't know how to say it. Yeah.
So that wraps up today's mukbang. Let us know what y'all want to see. That was just a little glimpse of how we met, how we transpired, how I shot my shot multiple times.
It's the clan, it's the gang. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you turn your post notifications. Make sure,
Check out the website too, because this is on the website if, you know, y'all was liking what y'all was seeing.
yeah, check out the drip. It's the gang, it's the clan.
This is a certified hood classic. Trapaholics mixtape.
I had to choose a side. I'm with my family. I'm with the family. I had to choose a side. I'm with the family. I'm with my my family. Gang, gang. Gang shit, call it clan shit. Gang shit, call it clan shit. Gang shit, call it clan shit. I'm on my family side. Like rent due, yeah, bills due. But we thuggin' just to get through. Gang shit, call it clan shit. Never switching, that's a man shit. And that's the code to the secret streets. I learned it from my pops, it's RIP. And they gon' love me like I'm Big Meech. And I'ma choose a side, I choose a family.